they relating to you from the videos that they see.
Okay. Um, I don't. I was never interrogated before I left. On video. I wasn't interrogated on video.
I've seen a lot of videos, not to cut you off, but I've seen videos here with you and some guy named some stuff with Boca or something, and I don't think that it was presentable, and I don't think that you put those videos there. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. That's your past. You done with that. You buried that hatchet. And you don't want to revisit it. So I'm gonna leave it alone.
Okay, I appreciate that, Goddess. A lot of people want answers, and it's like I feel like I'm being repetitive. But like I said what I had to say. Take it or leave it. If you feel like I'm making doing bits and pieces, it's because I am. Just take it and leave it. I'm my own woman. I can give you what I want to give you. I'll give you what I don't want to give you. Take it or leave it. But I understand how this works. And at this moment in time, it's like I said exactly what I needed to say. Like I'm out of there. So whatever he got going on over there, right in this current moment, has nothing to do with me. You know. And that's why I didn't want to even make this a thing because now everybody's asking questions about it. And
Yeah, that's not why we was building anyway. But if it went there, we could reel it back away from there. But Eddie, you was talking about. I think you was mentioning something when we was building. You was in the comments. I wanted you to jump up and touch on that. I forgot where we was going. I'm trying to look for it right now in the
Oh
comments.
yeah, I don't even know these.
Trying to find it. I think we was talking about why we was born every day, why we wake up every day. Was that it? I don't remember.
I'm not even sure. I'm not even.
So
That's a
either way,
deep
if
conversation.
y'all didn't learn nothing from us, just learn that this is a spiritual journey that we all headed to the same destination. Some of us is on a cruise ship, some of us is on a private plane, some of us is flying coach, some of us is in a Fred Flintstone car, some of us got a moped, a bicycle, some of us got a scooter, some of us on foot. But either way, we still headed in the same direction towards the same destination. We just might be on different paths, but we getting to where we going. So just know that whoever's out there listening in TV and in internet land, when you decide to embark on your journey, your spiritual path, just know it's going to be full of lessons of growth. You shedding and peeling who you thought you was is not going to be who you turn into. That person who you think you are embarking on that. You're gonna shed so much layers of who you think you are, but it's only for the better. It's gonna make you into a better person. But what I learned from this journey, if I didn't learn nothing, is to be the change I wish to see. You know what I mean? Just be who you wanna be, who you wish to be. Don't put your standard on anyone, cause that's not fair to that person. Period, nigga. You be great. You know what I'm saying?
that's a fact.
The comments is going. They acting
No,
so
fuck
crazy.
that. That's why they sitting down there in the comments.
I don't understand why people look for the negative in situations and not try to figure out the positive.
Cause
Because
they imbalanced.
yeah, it's so easy to cling on to negativity. It can be
Yeah.
addicting, actually.
Right?
And it
It's like
spreads
that's what
fast.
keep them going.
People feed off that shit like a parasite, like a serpent.
Hmm.
They probably don't even realize it. The comments don't
And that's
probably
the
don't even
thing.
realize
No,
what they're doing
with all
right
due
now.
respect to everybody, right? Boomy, Nateri, they that's a part of their journey. Everybody else, y'all just talking, my nigga, for real. Like
Mhm.
I don't really care what nobody has to say if it ain't Boomy, if it ain't Natiri. They been there. Period. And even after they said what they said, I make my peace with it and I keep moving. I'm not drilling them about it. You know, this ain't that. That's how I know y'all motherfuckers is imbalanced. Y'all mean. Y'all genetically modified. Y'all don't really give a fuck about us, really. Y'all don't. Y'all just want to know shit to know shit because y'all nosy, you know, for the
Right.
most part. Y'all don't give a fuck about us. Y'all really don't. So, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm just here to
if it
say
ain't coming from the horse's mouth, you shouldn't even care, really.
right.
Exactly. I was gonna say that I really do. I found that whole situation through more so the knowledge. Of course, the negative things came up, but it was for me to choose to watch that or not. And I chose not to. I chose to keep watching, keep getting the information. And I was able to make a conscious choice of that's not the place for me simply from his own videos, not the other stuff. But, he doesn't accept children. I'm a mother. I'm a mother through and through and through. That just won't, for me, I couldn't do that.
Tap your bag.
Not because of nothing negative, not because of nothing anybody else said, but
Tap y'all
because,
back.
I was like, yeah, no, as a mother, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm pretty sure I can go on this journey and take my young guys along with me because I'm their teacher. But other than that, there's some good information over there. It gets drowned out, and if you choose to go look for the other stuff, then that's probably where you'll end up at.
Mhm. That's a fact.
It's deep.
People, go on their journeys and they go through certain situations because they want the truth. And those who dare to ask the universe, source, spirit, God, whoever you want to say, for the truth, they get the truth. And whatever happens, happen. The way the truth comes is the way the truth comes. You feel me? And a lot of people don't like what the truth look like. A lot of people want the truth, but they want it in some type of dramatic way too. So my thing is like once you get the truth, speak it. If people believe it, people believe it. If people don't, they don't. If people want more, give people what they need to know. And I gave people what they need to know from my personal experience. Natural gave what people need to know from his he went on a whole platform and did it. I'm not sure about Boomy, but I'm pretty sure Boomy said what he needed to say as well. But just stop trying to pry it out of us. You know what I'm saying? That is annoying. You feel me? And people trying to move on with their fucking life. You know. So, but yes, I hear what Eddie is saying about your past makes you and everything like that. But we're moving towards the future now.
That's real. So now, a question for you or Boomy, anyway, would be: is it appropriate for them to be in here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this space is clearly that, like, I'm not trying to associate with them. Clearly, it's not like I'm undecided or anything. Like, they would know that clearly. So, what about on their behalf? You know what I'm saying? Is that inappropriate for them to be jumping in my room and shit like that? Or does that not even matter? Because it's like we control ourselves at the end of the day, right?
I know for me, it just seemed like to engage with them, like they perspective be totally biased toward their agenda. So to me, I really don't be having much to say. Like I'm not bothered by them being present, but the thing about it, I know what type of energy it stirs up because it turns into like almost look bullying situation when I'm really just not really caring, engage and back and forth. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm realizing like this shit is sticking and like no matter where nigga go, like a nigga gotta continuously address this shit some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? Outside of what I just said.
Right.
Oh, so they still come to your panel, basically what you're saying.
not panel, but in the comments.
Oh, in the comments.
Right. So wouldn't that be like what Boomy saying, like a low key type over assertion, like they trying to put their weight on me, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just
Well,
not.
see, it'd be cool if all of them could sit in one panel and talk, and the truth come out, and But I think I always say this: when people know they're gonna get exposed or something is real, they never want to sit with that person. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Uncle, Uncle, what his name? You call him Uncle.
Yeah,
I never did nothing wrong to dude on the panel joint, but he know my energy. He just feel that energy is not like, you know what I mean?
right.
Like when I go through his panel, he be like, "Leave." He say, "Leave right away," cause he know.
Master Pussy, I see you, baby. Thank you for the love and abundance. So yeah, listen, man. We was just robbing in here, and they pulled up. One of them pulled up, and I just got him out of there. It was nothing personal, but or maybe it's not personal. It's energetic. It's just like I don't vibrate there, and I feel like it might have. He might have baited it into turn into some shit that it don't really need to be. And I'm like that. If you ever notice me, like I said my piece with it, I let that shit go. Don't come baiting me because I'm not really with that. In other words, so I'm just saying, like, there's two sides to everything, right? Like, yeah, but what about us? Don't nobody ask about us, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Hmm.
That's all.
I had seen that, and to me, when I saw them trying to, or True trying to come up here, I thought that was
Right.
an opportunity to gain some clarity and understanding. Me, I don't know, me being a woman,
Right.
my emotional thinking, I'd be like, yo, get on the panel, let's see what your perspective is. Let's all be
Right.
friends. But
you said
it's like,
you said true.
yeah, True was in here, True and
True has
Solar.
his perspective and his perspective only. Like,
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
people like that.
And trying to battle. I understand.
I mean,
And
being optimistic though.
yeah, that's
I,
why I'm saying. Like, I thought it would have been a chance. Also, I didn't know if you had beef with them or nothing, but I thought it could be a like what they say all the time is a chance to slay your demons, or like see what you got to do about that. Like if they come up here and they say what they need to say, and you get their perspective on things, because it looked like he was saying that he wanted to talk to you to gain some kind of understanding on something, and he did that the other day too when I was up here, and I saw that. So
You
I
know how it is.
so
I
I
think
didn't
he
know
just
what was
coming
going
correct.
on.
He just coming respectfully based on the fact that he's my room or panel, but I foresee things, so I'm not gonna
Hmm.
allow that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's gonna turn into something else, even if that's not the intent. Because
Right.
we men, right? We just natural men, so I already know where I could go, and that's the thing. But why though? Why reach out to me? Right? Like, let's get into that. That's the point. Like, I'm not. I could foresee things. I'm over here protecting my family. I don't gotta engage with them because I
Hmm.
said my piece, and I only said my piece because I was if reached out to, if you will, not the other way around. So, and that was every time I ever, you know what I mean, touched on that. And because of that, because I carry myself a certain way. Period. There's certain things you could never say about me, no matter who you are and what, no matter what, because of the way I carry myself. And I stand on that. And that makes me who I am, and I'm proud of that.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So it ain't. It's not even that serious, but I feel like it can become that serious, and I don't even want it to get there. That's what it is.
Hmm.
Like I don't
I
want
think
to
they
make it
said
a
Two was
thing.
trying to talk.
Brian, what's up? How you
You
feeling?
don't
What's
you
on
don't
your
need
heart?
that. Can you hear me now?
He always
You
got
gotta
that
take them
love.
headphones off, man.
Yeah, you guys
You
have
in these
been
goddamn
listening to me the
headphones,
whole time.
man.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm talking about. I got new headphones. Shit. Man, I just love people. One of the
Brian, we
things that
can't hear
matters to
you, sir.
me
Dang, you done knocked on the whole phone.
Brian, we cannot hear you.
All right, it's all good. Peace, love. Peace,
Brian,
peace.
we cannot hear you.
I know. I'm just saying goodbye.
Oh
So
man,
peace.
tripping.
Sorry
Bye.
you can't hear me, man.
We can hear you better if you
I
do
just
that.
Peace.
yeah, right. I just bought some brand new expensive.
No, 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 no. We be out here. We'll figure this out. Whatever we got going. we don't need we don't need you to come in here trying to. I guess we did need that laugh though. That nigga he tripping.
I'll be back.
Close to the phone like
Shit is crazy, bro.
just get close to the phone like a grandma. Y'all tripping, bro. Yo, shout out to everybody in the room. I acknowledge you all. Y'all see what it is. I got a bunch of heavyweights on here. The panel is lit. Come on now. We've been doing this for how long? We're gonna continue to do this. So earlier, the energy got crazy. It ain't about, oh, I'm doing this for money. But shit, contribute to me. I've been out here, ain't I? And I'm gonna continue to be. And Bigo, we supposed to get our beans up. So y'all send me some beans. Talk about some rice and beans. And that's gonna be that's the narrative. Send $1 to your guala. That's the narrative. But
Did you ever become a host yet? You became one?
yeah, they made me a host. This like my 5th day. Word. We gonna see how that go with Bigo though. We gonna see. Um, yeah, I'm optimistic. I feel like it's gonna go well
You seem
with the
like your
support of the
numbers.
people,
You
huh?
seem your numbers going pretty good so far.
You
Yeah,
already
Oh
know
I'm
yeah,
getting
that.
yeah,
some
you're doing
traction.
pretty good.
I'm getting some traction initially, so hopefully I can be consistent on her and get some support from the people. Because without the people, there's no me. I need support from the people with the Jello pudding. maybe that was
Yeah,
a
I'm about to
maybe
start
that was
being
a
more
bad
active
analogy,
on here. Like
huh?
cause I used to be more active, but I'm about to start like
Being more
getting my
Getting
active.
back
balance
on it.
back up, sending and
Yeah, I feel like I really got to let my ego take a back seat. Like everybody got to have an opinion, and whether I agree with it or not, I have to hear them out. Like that's real. Everybody got to have an opinion here. It's 9 of us in one room type shit, and we all could be talking about one thing and approaching it from different perspectives. And if it's not what I agree with, I have to be disciplined enough to at least hear you out. And I think this platform really provides that space. Or
Mhm.
yeah, it's
what made me
definitely
come to be,
a
huh?
different type of platform.
Yeah, shout out to Bigo.
Somebody said, "What made you come to Bigo?" Just wanting to diversify. I read from Bob Proctor. He said, if you want to be more effective, you have to diversify your approach. So this is me diversifying my approach, trying a different way to do the same thing. That's all.
That's
So,
Mhm. That's a
if
fact.
anybody else want to jump in the panel, the platform is yours. If anybody else got some final thoughts or final words they want to get out, the platform is yours.
Go ahead.
So did you ever ask the panel what was their belief in God?
Yeah,
Like who
just
is
not
God to
on
them?
this one, but I would like to hear that. That'd be good. What's popping?
Who's gonna go first?
Jesus
She
Louise.
said who will go first?
That's an unutterable response from me.
Well, I guess I'll go first then. Like I said before, there was a beautiful goddess that was on the panel before, and she had spoke about the word, the term God was like a bit man-made, and I had to agree. It was a physical term. It was actually a Greek acronym. All right. A Greek acronym. The God is the word like Gomer, Oz, and Dabar, meaning wisdom, strength, and beauty. So, um, to me, um, God is people or something that embodies these qualities, but also something that's infinite and supreme. And everybody's out here calling each other God, I'm this, I'm that. But are you embodying these qualities, and are you acting godly? That was my whole thing on um the topic. You know, that's how I went first.
You did that.
Who is God?
Hey, let me turn.
I feel like God is the spark of life. God is the primordial waters. God is the triple black darkness. When you look out into the sky, when you look out into the horizon where it looks like there's no more, that's God. The ever present, everlasting, the omnipotent. God is I think God is thought. That's what I think God is. I think God is thought.
John 101.
Because I feel like the ether is void, is nothingness. That's not God. The nothingness is the all. That's not God. God is that illusion that separated itself from that to want to witness what it is, to experience what it is. So yes, that brings me back to saying we're God. And if you look at your fingers, each one of them are like in slots of threes. You know what I'm saying? One, two, and three. Each finger is made cosmically with that same design. All humans, everyone with fingers, they all look the same. So I feel like that was put that's by design. So whoever made your genetics, whoever thought you into existence is God, which is you. Because you was severed from your mother with the umbilical cord, meaning she really ain't separate from you. She done made your whole placenta. She made everything and you unconsciously. Well, not unconsciously, but involuntarily. And poof, there you popped out brand new. So that means thought is God. Thought created you, from my humble opinion.
Mm.
Deep.
Give this nigga some snaps. So tell him.
He said he gets some snacks.
Who is God?
I would definitely chime in and say all of that is true as far as God being the term man-made, as well as the ideal of God being life or everything that is life, which all came from a thought. Um, Initially, if you go back into the etymology of the word God, it's really finicky. Nobody's really 100% sure. But the closest we can get to it is Christ, or, anointed one, or, cause of light, all that saying the same thing. And I feel like as we are, I mean, just thinking of it in like cause of light, we are God. And to say we need to become or be more than what we are is crap. But the point is definitely to get to a certain place, I think, of being still, because it is that triple black darkness, that still space that came before God, before that light moved across, before that spirit of God moved across that vast, darkness. So it's the, I guess, the where when we say we want to become something, if anything, it's more of just learning, I guess, the blessing in the stillness and being still.
Mm. Who is
Preach.
God?
Preach. I was like, he said, okay now. That's deep.
You, you gonna answer the question, Eddie?
Oh yeah, so if I had to, I remember what I said yesterday because we was talking about this yesterday. But I definitely think we definitely guys though. You know what I mean? But I like the thought thing when you said thought because
Yeah.
everybody see him different. You know what I mean? Mentally. You know what I mean? So remember I said karma. I think that's what God is. I think it's all like your energy. It's deep because I don't really even think on a deeper level. Like it's really hard to explain them. That's how you know it's. I don't even want to say him, but it's hard to explain it because it's too much. You know, if God is everything, it's so hard to understand it if you don't understand it yet. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why it's so difficult to explain it. But I think we know. I do truly believe this. We know a piece of him, just this much. I don't think we even know this for like all of it. We haven't even learned all of it.
God is karma.
Oh, karma.
Yeah. Talk to me about that. What you mean God is like cause and effect? Everything you do come right back to you. That's God.
Yep.
Like you get away with nothing type shit.
So if you don't drink enough water, what do you get? Your body
Dehydrated.
get dehydrated, and you are God. So that's basically the way you treat yourself is what you get back. And it's the same way with Earth. When we treat everything bad around us, like when we don't show love on different panels and we coming at each other, we get the same thing back. We get drama. You know what I mean? So I believe when we do the right thing, we get that energy back. You feel what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
lot of us going through stuff that we put ourselves through, and we keep saying, you know, God put me through this so I could learn. No, you put yourself through it. But that's part of life, though. That's you feel me? It's part of
Mhm.
life. Like it's a big ass karma. Like, and I'm not right, y'all. I don't want to make it seem like